The power of words is not just in what others say to us, but in what we believe about ourselves. Choose wisely, for the words you embrace today will shape your tomorrow. Hello, welcome to our channel. Let me share a short story. A young girl's journey from self-doubt to empowerment reveals the transformative power of words to shape lives and dreams. In a small town nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a young girl named Emma. Emma was an imaginative soul with an unshakable love for words. She would spend hours writing stories, crafting poems, and dreaming up fantastical worlds. For her, words were magic. They held the power to take her to places no one else could reach, to create realities no one else could imagine. But as she grew older, the world around her began to challenge her dreams. At school, her teachers praised her academic achievements, but dismissed her passion for writing. Her classmates mocked her for being too dreamy and too sensitive. One of her teachers once said, "Emma, you have a bright future, but it's not in writing. You need to focus on something practical." These words stung deeply, and soon Emma began to doubt herself. She hid her stories, afraid of rejection, and pushed her passion aside. Each harsh word, each discouraging comment weighed heavier on her heart. She stopped writing altogether and for a while allowed herself to believe that maybe her dreams weren't meant to come true. One autumn afternoon, as Emma was walking home from school, she noticed an elderly woman sitting alone on a park bench. The woman smiled warmly at her and, noticing the sadness in Emma's eyes, said, "You look like someone who has a story to tell. Don't let the world silence your voice. Your words have power." Emma hesitated but sat down beside the woman. "I used to write. I used to dream," she said, her voice tinged with doubt. "But the world told me that my dreams were foolish. No one believes in me anymore." The woman gently placed her hand on Emma's. "Words shape lives, child. They can tear you down or they can lift you up. But the words that truly matter are the ones you choose to believe in." That evening, Emma couldn't shake the woman's words. Words shape lives. They can break you or they can lift you. A quiet voice inside her began to stir. She realized that while the world's words had tried to extinguish her passion, she held the power to choose what she believed. She could either let their negativity define her, or she could rise above it and trust in her own words. The very next day, Emma sat down and began to write again. She poured her heart into her stories, telling the tales she had once kept hidden. She no longer cared what others thought. This time, her writing was not for approval. It was for her. She wrote with a renewed sense of purpose, as though her words had the power to heal, to inspire, and to transform. As time passed, Emma shared her stories with the world. She joined a local writing group and began to gain confidence in her voice. People began to notice her talent. She was invited to speak at local schools, and soon her stories were published, touching the lives of thousands. But more than the accolades or the recognition, Emma realized something profound. Her journey was shaped not by the world's words, but by her own. Through her experiences, Emma came to understand that words are more than just sounds and letters. They are the building blocks of our lives. They have the power to define who we are, to fuel our dreams, or to extinguish them. The words we hear from others can either lift us up or tear us down, but the words we choose to believe, especially the ones we speak to ourselves, hold the greatest power. Emma's story is a reminder that while we may face criticism, doubt, and negativity, we have the choice to rise above it. We can choose to embrace words that empower us, words that spark our dreams, and words that remind us of our own worth. When we do, we can shape not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. In the end, Emma learned that the most powerful words were the ones she gave herself. The ones that said, "I am enough, I am worthy, I can do this." And with those words, she wrote a life far beyond her wildest dreams.